Wilmington Women in Business established the Fresh Start Scholarship in 1996, with the mission being that we are working with adult women to improve opportunities for them and their families through education. In addition to awarding annual scholarships, we also provide mentoring support and guidance to the scholars. We look at women who either went to college right after high school and then dropped out for one reason or another, or never went to college but now want to start on a college education. And that's one of the requirements, is they have to be making this fresh start. Our scholars come from different walks of life, but I would have to say that there are a majority of them that are mothers, and some of them single mothers. And when they apply for their scholarship and we read their personal statements, they say, one of the reasons they want to go back to school and continue their education is because they feel that it will allow them to be a very positive role model for their children.
I didn't finish high school. I obtained my GED at the age of 18. Was married. A year later, I had my daughter. After my daughter was born, I did enroll in school, Touro College in Bronx, New York. I went one semester, but it was a lot with a newborn, and I had a volatile marriage. It was horrible, and having to move and set up, so I decided to work. Everyone I came in contact with had an affiliation with someone that had a substance abuse problem. And I was like, wow, in this small little town in Dover, there's so many people that I'm seeing that are addicted to drugs. I said, I'm gonna go back to school. But I was so scared because I said, I'm not smart enough to go to school. In the beginning, it was kind of a struggle because here it is, I'm a non-traditional student. I'm surrounded by children my daughter's age, breezing through. Then, next thing you know, I'm on the honor roll. Fresh Start Scholarship, world of difference. Not only because of the monetary value, but what they stand for. They want to help women. And that's what I want to do. I want to help women. My goal is to obtain my master's in social work, and I long to be a substance abuse counselor. I want to work with women, teach them life skills, rehabilitate them, to be strong individuals.
I love the slogan that some people use, no adult left behind. And that's really what they're doing, because we are really interested in having women who want to sort of better themselves. They know they can do more. They don't have the resources to do it, but they want to do it.
I was studying animal science and biology, and I became pregnant with my son George, and planned to go back after he was born, but when he was born, he became very ill and developed cerebral palsy. And so that put all of my education plans on hold at that point in time. I stayed home and cared for George through the next several years of his life. After caring for him for a few years, I decided to go back to work. So I went to the Baltimore School of Massage. That was a 1.5-year program. A few years ago, I decided that wasn't going to be able to last me through retirement. So I decided to go back to school. I looked into all of my options and decided that nursing was really the best fit for me. When I got the Fresh Start Scholarship, it was just an amazing blessing. Financially, things were just scary while I was getting through school. I had to cut back my hours of work, trying to balance my mortgage, my son, time for studying, time for working. It was really tough. I had taken student loans to help pay my bills at home. I had applied for every kind of aid that I could, and it was still a struggle. So without the scholarship, the Fresh Start Scholarship, I think it would have been just very, very difficult for me. I would like to complete at the very least my bachelor's, but my goal ultimately is to go for my master's degree and become either a pediatric nurse practitioner or a nurse midwife.
The amount of money, the award they provide, seems to be the thing that puts the student over the edge of attending. If you're paying bills, if you're raising children and you're trying to pay tuition bills and book bills, no matter what help you're going to get from the college and from the federal government, it's still going to be very, very difficult. And you're going to wonder, you're going to second guess that decision to attend. And it's this award that just inspires them to continue and to succeed.
The Fresh Start Scholarship Fund has been a blessing to me. I went through a time where it was hard for me to get the funding for school. I actually went for 2 years and then I had to stop because I didn't have the funding. And it was like every avenue that I took, I just kept getting shut down. And I like it because it focuses on people who had to stop for a specific reason and are trying to get back on track. If it wasn't for the Fresh Start Scholarship, I may not be in school right now, you know, and I plan on finishing in the next year, and it's been a big motivator in that. I work at a group home where we take care of individuals with mental disabilities. There's 4 adult males that live in my house. I'm the living there, so I'm pretty much there with them constantly, 24/7. It's a blessing in that too, as far as knowing that you're helping somebody else. It's not just a job. I was an athlete. I played basketball all 4 years and ran track my freshman and sophomore year. And I think that plays a role in coaching because it's like I looked up to my coach when I was playing. And the way that he ran things, the way he communicated with us and everything, I think that plays a big role in how I communicate with the girls. I plan on working in sports administration, more behind the scenes, not coaching. Once I get my career started, eventually I like to settle down, start a family, all that good stuff. But my main focus right now is my education and then being able to help my family. I have a younger sister, so I'm trying to set an example for her as well as help her along because she'll be going to college next year. So try to be a motivator for her.
I think it lets them know that there are other women out there that care about them and want them to succeed, because every donation that is made to the Fresh Start Scholarship is going directly to those women who are applying for these grants. And I think this is a fabulous foundation that these women can come and seek assistance. Every woman that is given the opportunity to succeed is helping all of us.